good, guys? Welcome to the welcome to the Pick and Roll podcast.
Okay.
My name is Andrew.
Oh my name is Jonathan.
Yeah, it's a Pick and Roll podcast again with another episode.
That was a rough start, but we're gonna make sure it gets better, alright, guys.
You were just.
Usually we have pretty good introductions. That one just didn't work.
It's just that. This is gonna be kind of weird for you viewers. This is taking place after last episode didn't get uploaded. That's gonna be uploaded today probably, but just know this is after. I'll have the dates in the titles.
Yes, this should be if we post it on recording day, April 11th before the play-in games. So
this is like our 12th episode, I believe.
We're getting up there. We're in the double digits now. But
when we get to 100, we'll do a face reveal.
All right. Well, guess we can just go ahead and get the ball rolling. Injury reports. First off, we have Paul George is still out, which is going to hurt the Clippers' chances in the playoffs.
I heard he's just going to be out until April 16th, though, which is not too bad.
Hopefully he'll miss a couple games and the Suns can get him. Actually, wait, no, that's not going to give him any time. Hopefully he'll miss the first game and we'll get a easy win.
This is hard for me because I'm a... Wait, they're not going against the Suns.
I thought they were. Oh, never mind. Wait.
Nah,
yes,
Clippers fell to 6th.
I thought they were the 5th. Because I thought the Warriors were the 6th. So we can look it up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Warriors are the 6th.
This dude really said the Clippers were 6th.
The Clippers were the 5th. That's
Oh,
what I said.
what happened?
Yeah, the Warriors dropped. I was so happy because I don't want the Warriors to
Alright,
the Suns in the first round.
Alright, I was going to say, this is a strange time for me because I'm both a Clippers and a Suns fan. I would rather root for KD, but I hate to see either one of them.
Let's go Suns. I don't want to see them drop in the first round, but they're not in a very good spot.
Bro, they have a top 3 scorer in KD and Book.
I think only the last time, I guess, I don't know, it seems like this is one of those years where the league in the Western Conference is super loaded. So I guess we'll see what happens. But
Loaded since trade deadline, at least.
They definitely made a few moves. We'll talk about a team that made a trade at the end of the trade deadline and suffered for it. But
Yeah. Alright, Wiggins, he was out like a couple months ago. It's revealed that he was out for some personal stuff. I think like a family member was sick or something.
I mean, okay.
What's so funny about it?
That's NBA players are taking off too much time nowadays, I feel like.
Dang, bro, this is in the 70s.
But yeah, but what I'm saying is that I think, so my dad told me this and I was like, I kind of agree with this. Maybe we should shorten the season like 65 games or something.
I feel like if you do that, the players will still find a way to load manage.
Well, yeah, but at least at that point though, at 65 games, at least it reduces their like ability to just get out of games.
True. Like make it 2 games against each team instead of 3, like it is now.
Yes. Are there some people that play like 4 games or is it only 3? I can't remember.
Against the same team?
Like is it? Yeah, I can't remember.
I think
it's play 4.
I think it's only 3 before the playoffs at least.
I don't know, but it's still, I don't know. Maybe it'd be better if they shorten the season a little bit because they get people to play a little more often.
Mhm.
But
that's what Kobe said.
Kobe actually played every game. Kobe was pretty good about playing every game, and he did it for an honorable reason too. He said, I think it was something like
he doesn't want fans to pay the price to get in and then not see him play.
Yeah, so that's like the best thing he ever did. Probably was that. That was really good of him. And I think people should hold that. Like LeBron, I know someone that went to go see LeBron play and he didn't play. He was there but he didn't play. It's just like,
bro,
it's not very.
It's different when we're talking about the GOAT.
That's
okay?
not different, okay?
I mean, Kobe, easy dub, top 4 player in the NBA of all
top
time.
4, but that was a great character move on his part. But either way, we have next something that's kind of ridiculous. Jaden McDaniels shattered his hand.
Punching a wall on the way out of the stadium.
Just shows, can't let your anger get to you because that's what happens.
Just threw away an entire season. Well,
at least an entire.
That's half of the problem.
We'll say a playoff run, maybe a deep playoff run, not a finals, but they can make it far. I think. Well, they could have made it far. Because isn't Steven Adams out now for a while too?
Oh no.
I thought I heard he might be out too.
With what?
I don't remember what it was. I just remember seeing he might be out.
It was probably
Probably for getting ejected or something.
It's probably like a fish biting him because he looks like Aquaman. Yeah, dub jokes.
Whatever. All right, let's just move on.
It's me, bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Anyway, the Rockets plan on acquiring the Suns' interim head coach.
Well, the Rockets need to do something because their team is terrible.
Yeah, they're getting rid of Steven Silas, so.
Also, do they still? Where is it? I can't remember. What was that guy? They were trying to get rid of like Eric, or not Eric Bledsoe. The other.
Gordon.
Eric Gordon, yeah. And I was like, why are you trying to get rid of the one player who's like
Actually
averaging more than 10 points a game on your team?
About the Rockets, I have a W take.
What is it?
Alright, just put this in perspective, alright? We talked about this a few episodes ago. James Harden, this offseason, he plans on going to free agency. He said his number one destination is Houston, alright?
Why is that the case? He just left them, I don't know. Like,
well, he didn't leave on bad terms, but anyways, pair that with the facts that they have the best odds for getting Victor Wembanyama this season. I feel like that can be a top 6 at least seed next year.
Definitely not in the first season. If that, let's say you're right and they get Victor Wembanyama and James Harden, that's already like, in my opinion, like they have like a 10% chance of that. But let's just say they do. That's a team that could make it to the playoffs as like an A seed, or like maybe a little higher. Just I don't think that James Harden's not as good as he used to be, and Victor Wembanyama is good, but it would also be his like first NBA season. So I don't know if he'll be as good as you're saying it will be.
Harden catches too much flack nowadays. He's averaging 10 assists per game, 20 points.
Well, he's good, but his points is like he used to be able to average like 35 or something a game, which is crazy. And he just after he left the Rockets, everything kind of went downhill. Yes, it did. But whatever.
He was better on the Nets than he was on the Rockets.
No, he was not. I saw that guy put up like 5 points in a game at some point, in like the playoffs too.
Yeah, Jordan put up 2 points in a game. That's why he's not the GOAT anymore.
I'm pretty sure LeBron has put up like, if not 2 points, he's put up some low games before.
LeBron's lowest point game is like 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's great.
Jordan is like far from the GOAT at this point.
No, you're just using any excuse you can find.
Nah.
All right, so then we got the news now. Oh, this one's kind of funny. Rudy Gobert knocks out Kyle Anderson. Did he get a suspension for that?
We don't know yet. Adam Silver's doing something about it.
Well,
he should though. I mean, if Draymond had to go away for punching Jordan Poole in the locker room.
Wasn't it? It's on his own teammate too, so it's not even like.
Well, yeah, this guy also did it on live TV, which is.
I bet they don't want to hurt their chance in the playoffs, but I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it far.
Yeah.
Their team's not very good.
Yeah. One of the worst trades in NBA history. Like 6 first-round picks for Gobert.
I mean, like for a team that thought they needed defense, it could have worked, but it just didn't work, and now it's not. Now they're paying the price for it as a 7th seed.
I mean, this season just proves that although Ben Simmons is trash, he's still a better defender than Rudy Gobert.
Yes, I don't know about that, but I guess I don't know. I wonder how many blocks Rudy Gobert's averaging this season. Hopefully at least 2.
0.1.
That's not what it is.
0.
Just go ahead. Keep going.
The regular season has ended.
Finally, this was a long season.
Felt like it.
Yeah, and kind of a roller coaster for a couple teams. One team in particular we'll talk about in a minute.
Oh yeah, the Jazz
That's not who I was thinking of. Didn't the Jazz start as like the first? They were really high for a while, and they dropped. They just kind of dropped as the season went on.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Pelicans also dropped.
They're still in the play-ins, which is kind of surprising.
They're not gonna make it. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna make. What seed are they? Like 9th or something?
I think they said Zion's. Oh, I should have added this, but the head coach said Zion's not even close to coming back yet.
Yeah, there's no chance they're gonna make. They're gonna. Will Zion ever just like play a full season? He's been a bust so far because he hasn't played long enough, and his team has been carried. I say that quotations by Brandon Ingram.
His situation, it sounds a little weird, but it kind of reminds me of Andrew Wiggins in Minnesota.
But at least Wiggins is like good now. Will he ever play a full?
Well, yeah, I just feel like part of that is due to maybe the Pelicans' medical staff not being that good, and 2, maybe he just needs to change the scenery like Wiggins did.
Yeah, but at least Wiggins isn't hurt all the time. I mean, I guess actually he is hurt, but
I mean, he was pretty hurt. He was pretty injury prone in Minnesota.
But I wonder what is Zion's most games in a season so far?
I can actually look at this.
It's 30 or something.
That's super mean, dude.
That's not mean. He's just always hurt. He's like Derrick Rose. At least Derrick Rose had a couple of good seasons before he went that.
You're a meanie, bro.
I'm not mean. I'm just saying the truth.
Put meanie in the chat. Alright, let's see. Highest games played is 61, so actually pretty good.
Okay. When was that, like his first season or something?
No, his second season.
Okay. How much was he averaging? Oh,
You sold, bro. He was averaging 27, 7, and 4.
That's good. See, he's really good when he plays, but he just never plays.
Mini Shaq.
But Shaq played a little more than he did, though.
I wasn't talking about playing.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, all right. Finals predictions. So, I've told you who I think already. I'll go ahead and just say it to everyone else.
Yeah, tell the kiddies.
So, while I want to believe the Suns will, I think they'll make it far. I just don't know if I don't know if they're gonna win. Because I think the team that's to beat this year is the 76ers. Actually, I think they have a good chance with Embiid playing really well and Harden as like a backup man.
That's an interesting prediction.
You told me before that it was a pretty good take, so I don't know why you're saying that.
I said it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll set the record. That's pretty good.
I'd say like right now, if we're going percentage-wise, I think they have like a 30% chance. I'm gonna go a little lower. I'm gonna go like 25% chance of winning it this year.
But for me, like just think of this. This is like the perfect time for the Celtics to rise up. Now that the Warriors aren't doing so hot, I feel like it might be down to the Suns and Celtics. And in that case, I don't really know who's going to come out on top. I obviously hope it's the Suns, but
I guess we'll find out. This could be a very interesting playoffs. Because, like, I still don't understand how the Kings and the Grizzlies are the 2 and 3 seed.
The Kings are goated.
The Kings are good, but they're definitely, like, I've never seen a 3 seed have the Kings have a roster like the Kings.
There was this record from one of the NBA insiders. It had Sabonis as, like, top 6 in MVP ranking. He was, like, 6th.
I mean, he's good. He may be the best player on the team this year, but like their team's full of good players, but no one that's like legendary great, or even just great.
True. I'd rather have like a solid team than a bad team with 1 or 2 stars.
I agree with you, and because look at what it can do. Once it gets to the playoffs, though, it gets really tough because whenever you have like 1 or 2 stars, that can just kind of take over. Whenever you have just a bunch of good players, and it just like it seems like I don't know, it's just a little different, but. Well, who's your? Oh, you already said it, never mind.
Yeah, come on, man.
But before we get by those, the Bucks have a chance this year. You don't think so?
One of the most shallow depths in the NBA right now. Like without Giannis, who do they have?
Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez.
People were calling the 2021 Lakers a retirement home.
The Bucks are not a retirement home. Most of their guys are like 20-something years old.
I saw a stat that said the average age for that team is like 30.
That's still not as old as the Lakers, who like have Austin Reeves, and that's it. At
not
this point.
Not anymore. Like in 2021, I was talking about with like the Dwight Howard, DeMarcus Cousins those days.
It's still, I don't know how old the Lakers are anymore. I guess Anthony Davis, how old is he? Like 20-something.
29. But they also got like Rui Hachimura, Malik Beasley.
Yeah, they made some good moves this season, but I guess we'll see how they fare in the playoffs. But my favorite topic of today, I'll let you talk about it.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Yes, let's go. The Mavericks are being investigated by Adam Silver, and more importantly, they are the 11th seed and out of the playoffs with 2 superstars on their team.
What a stupid trade. You traded away all of your teams.
Like, I wonder what they're doing to, like, I still understand why wasn't Christian Wood like their starting center?
I don't think he started more than like 20 games this season.
Like what was the Dwight Powell was averaging like 4 points and like 6 rebounds. Was it just to give Christian Wood a break or something? But talent wise, they probably would have fared better if they had Christian Wood playing more.
I put Mavericks investigated by Adam Silver sort of as like an umbrella statement, but there are some pretty crazy consequences. Like it said that Mark Cuban could be fined a ton for it, and it's actually illegal because it's basically sport betting.
We should bring up like why they're being investigated though. I think the first thing that I saw, I don't know I don't think this is why they're being investigated, but maybe it is, but they were tanking apparently towards the end of the season, and the NBA doesn't like that, but
Yeah.
okay, some about bench decorum. They were fined. The fines have totaled. That's not too bad for like.
Yeah, but doubling each game they're tanking.
I guess that is just still. It may still be a lot, but Mark Cuban's like super rich.
Yeah, I can just lend them some money.
he can loan the NBA money at this point.
True.
But yeah, the Mavericks have completely failed this season. They were like the 4th seed for a while there, and then it just dropped towards the end.
Being a Suns fan, this just puts a smile on my face.
It was hilarious going to that one game and watching what was his name?
Luka
miss a wide open layup to win it.
I'm kind of beefing with him. We were supposed to meet him, but he didn't want any part of us.
Yeah, I must say, just because he lost and embarrassed himself in front of everyone, he doesn't want to go meet his
Like, come on, Luke.
his fans in quotations.
Yeah, we're your fans. Come on, bro.
I don't dislike Luka, but like, what happened though?
What did we do to you?
Yeah, like that team was failing, and Kyrie's better be blamed a lot too, because like, what the heck? You come to a team. If he stayed look at the Nets too. They're the 6th seed still. They're like still in a very similar spot to where they were. Like I think they were like the 4th seed originally, but now they're still the 6th seed. They're still a guaranteed playoff spot.
This is what I'm saying. Like the Nets are just the Eastern version of the Kings. Both very solid young teams who.
And they could only get better at this point.
Yeah.
Right? They have Mikal Bridges, and who's that other guy they got from the Nets?
Cam Johnson.
Yeah, they have a couple young guys. I think they got a pick or 2 or something too.
They got like 7 for KD.
Yeah, so they have a future team there. That's not a championship one yet, but they have a team that could end up being like one of those solid all around guys.
I'm just happy the team is fun again.
Yeah, but they still dropped enough to where I'm gonna say they needed KD to win the championship. But
Yeah.
but that's all. I guess the Mavericks are just pretty. Well, no, not all. I don't mean all. I'm just saying that was all our news and all that. We have one part left.
Alright, you guys don't know this yet because I didn't upload the video, but we're doing a new segment since nobody ever even tried to reach out to us. No comments, nothing. We're doing 5 players, 5 random NBA stars. We're going to do overrated, underrated, or properly rated and see what kind of takes we have on it.
Yep. I kind of like this idea. I think
Yeah.
we'll do like 5 of them probably.
I know, I'm a genius. Alright, first one. AD.
Anthony Davis. At this point, if we're talking like Pelicans, underrated. If we're talking about now, kind of overrated.
Yeah, but right now I would definitely go overrated.
Yes, just because he's like not playing enough. He's good, but I don't know. He's not doing a whole lot for the Lakers like you'd think he would.
Mm-hmm.
This is a team that won a championship 3 years ago. So, yeah, I'd say overrated. Oh man, it's an old one.
I got a hot take on this dude.
All right, let's say who it is. It's Oscar Robinson before he says his hot take.
Bro is better on the Kings than he was on the Bucks.
Yeah, that's true. I don't disagree with you because he was younger with the Kings. I think it's where he had his triple-double year kind of thing. But he was good with the Bucks. I would say, I don't know, properly rated because people consider him really high a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say he's properly rated.
I would go slightly underrated. I feel like he has a conversation for the top 5 point guards of all time.
I'd say you're probably right. He could definitely be in that conversation. And if I looked at it, he may be already in the top 5 point guards. I'm not going into it deep right now, but yeah, I'd say he's definitely. I could see him being underrated. I'm gonna go with properly rated still. Oh no, not this one.
I think we both have
Different
opposite views on this one.
Yes. Well, all right. Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna put it out there. I think he's a little overrated.
Oh, a little?
Yes, a little overrated because he is great, but he still was just outside of the top 10 for me.
For me, I feel like he's almost underrated. To where people like you only say that people like him because he's passed away. God rest his soul.
I'm gonna be honest. That is one of the reasons people do like him more now because he passed away, and it happens with a lot of things. But like if someone passes away for any kind of like a movie or a band or a sport team, they often feel like more love or more kindness to him. But he just missed so many shots. He was a very clutch player. I'll give him that. But his first couple championships came because of Shaq leading the team, I'd say. So, and his defense was good, but it's not like superb, that people would say. So
I feel like he should be in the top 3 more often. Like if you look at Kareem's career next to Kobe's, you would see that Kobe actually is the better player.
I don't agree with that. Kareem was just he's not a GOAT, but he was one of the greatest players of all time.
Bro played against a solid 3 good players.
He played against a lot of good players. I will say, he can't win a title, as in, Kareem couldn't win a title without a
super team.
Without another all-star.
That's like Michael Jordan in a sentence.
No, Michael Jordan won a title with not prime Scott, 3 different titles with non-prime Scotty.
But he never won a chip without Scotty. You gotta look at that. If LeBron, I'm not even. That's
it wasn't like what we're supposed to do. The team was like Michael Jordan was getting old. Like Michael Jordan was finally starting to come into his own skin once Scotty finally came around. Scotty didn't do a whole lot, and he was good, but he wasn't like an all-star in his first couple of seasons.
Not to mention he didn't do anything with Jerry Stackhouse and Rip Hamilton. Like you would think you would have some type of playoff success, but no.
He won a title without both those guys.
I'm just saying in his Wizards years.
Well, we're getting off topic here. We're talking about Kobe.
We're talking about Kobe, the better player.
No. And why don't you just? I think we know what you think now.
Underrated.
Overrated, but whatever. That's 3, I think. It's number 3.
Click.
Oh, we're doing it. We're doing another one.
Rose.
Derrick Rose.
I feel like we agree on this one, but you go
I don't
first.
know. I feel like it's tough to say overrated just because he was really good for a couple of seasons. But he may not even make the Hall of Fame, and he was an MVP, which would be the first guy to ever do that.
I don't think he should make the Hall of Fame.
Just because I don't know. I feel like I have to look at his stats again. How many seasons he was good, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say properly rated because people already dislike him a lot.
Personally, I've never seen a person who hates D Rose.
I don't mean hates him, but I think everyone says he's overrated because he is always hurt.
I guess I'm one of those people because I would say overrated.
I mean, it makes sense, but I think if he continued to play, he would have been an easy Hall of Famer. I think after injuries, though, it just kind of hurt his chances, and he's not as good anymore.
I feel like people kind of overrate the injury. Like, yeah, an ACL is horrible, and it can cause a career-ending injury, but KD had an ACL tear twice, and he's gotten better.
But look now, though, KD's always hurt, and he gets hurt for the dumbest things, too. Like, he literally tripped over his own foot.
That was one time, bro.
And so now I'm wondering, does it just make players with AZ tears? Is that just but automatic?
Current KD is better than current D Rose.
Well, yeah, but current D Rose is
But current KD suffered more, 2 more ACL tears.
He suffered so many. He's not playing as much anymore. Derrick Rose doesn't play a whole lot either.
I'm just saying, people excuse a little bit too much. He's still obviously an all-time great, but
all-time great for 5 seasons.
I'm gonna give him his flowers, but come on now.
He did a 50-point game though. He was with the Timberwolves, so that was crazy. It shows that he can still play.
Yeah.
But all right, that's number 4. Let's just do number 5.
Final one.
Please be someone good.
Please be Kobe again.
Patrick Ewing.
Kind of Kobe.
Patrick Ewing. I want to say that he's underrated.
Same.
Little bit, because I feel like even though he never won a title, his stats were still pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially for a center too. I feel like centers don't score a whole lot.
For a few years, he was better than Hakeem. People forget that.
I don't know about that. I'd say Hakeem was still always the better center, but Patrick Ewing was always the second or third best. So.
Third.
It's Shaq. He's a great Magic player.
Yeah.
Actually, he played 2 seasons with Magic, but there was that one season where Hakeem and Magic, or not Hakeem and Shaq were probably better than Patrick.
Shaq got carried by Penny Hardaway.
No, I would say they both helped because they were the only two like all-stars on that team.
Boo.
Or only two, I guess. That back in the day, 2 all-stars that could get you pretty far.
I mean, that's what happened to Bill Russell.
I will say Bill Russell wasn't carried to the championships, but he won a lot because he had a lot of great players around him.
Having the best team in the league definitely helped.
Yeah. That's probably like if Will had the same team, he may have not have won 11, but he would have won a lot too. It just kind of, I feel people forget that Celtics team was loaded. They had tons of players.
JoJo White.
So no, Sam Jones, Casey Jones,
Bob Cousy,
John Havlicek on the bench. They had what was that power forward? It was like a power forward and a small forward they had where they were both pretty good. I don't remember.
Don't say Larry Bird.
Just go look at, but just go look at their team and look at how loaded that Celtics team was. Well, that was the episode today, guys.
Yeah, kind of an abrupt ending.
I feel like our endings are always the worst part.
We'll have to maybe script some.
Yeah, because we're not good at that. Next week will be a really good ending and Wonder Why, just because we
just gotta fade into it.
Yep. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll make sure we'll try and post it today. We need to post it today.
Bonus episode for you all.
Yeah. And
thanks for watching. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. We'll like everyone. Actually,
I feel like this is almost useless at this point because no one ever comments anymore.
Please, bro. Like anybody out
just
there.
Say hi at this point. We will respond to you. You can ask like.
We see your views. We know you watched the video, but nobody comments.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you something. I want all our viewers to put down an NBA hot take they have, and we will react to it in the next video. But you have to do something because at this point, if you don't give us a hot take, we can't do a video, or we can't do that segment.
Yeah, we won't do another episode until you all give us some hot takes.
Yeah, at least 3. Okay, we at least need 3 to do an episode on because we can talk about them for a while.
Yeah, come on, guys.
All right, but hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you all later.
Watch the next one, please.
All right, bye.